Hi everybody, this is Rebecca Lynn Barkley, aka Boobop 1970. This is my review for a day. And today's review, ladies and dudes, yes my friends, I want to let you know we are going to get one step closer to my 30th movie review. But I have no idea what my 30th movie review will be, but I will tell you that very, very soon when I try to get there, I guess. But anyway, ladies and dudes, let's head on to my 29th movie review. And I got it right here on my own hand. So here it is, ladies and dudes. My 29th movie review is Atlantis The Lost Empire. One of the most underrated Disney films of all time. And also one of the best Disney films that has one of the most best details I have ever seen in this movie. And yes, my friends, I did see this movie in theaters 3 frickin' times, long time ago, when I was 14 years old in the year of 2001. I really enjoyed this movie, and I enjoyed watching this movie again in my adulthood. So anyway, ladies and dudes, let's head on to my 29th movie review of Atlantis The Lost Empire. And let's just say I don't have anything else to say about the plot of the story, but the story is all about a group of travelers who went the underwater ground of the ocean to find this mysterious land called Atlantis, the Lost Empire. And the only way to get to Atlantis, the Lost Empire, is by a young scientist man named Milo Fatch. He's been studying Atlantis for all of his life. When he was a kid, and he had a very beloved grandfather who knows about the secrets of Atlantis, the Lost Empire, thanks to this very mysterious book called The Shepherd's Journal. And The Shepherd's Journal will be the only way to find the mysterious land that's been completely in ruins for many, many years ago. So, yeah, Milo Fatch is going to be with some mysterious travelers and searchers, whoever these people are. They're going to look for Atlantis, the Lost Empire themselves, so they can get to know the true mystery and discovery of a very lost land that's been, been unknown for many, many years. So, I will say that's the only thing I could say about the plot of Atlantis, the Lost Empire. And I will let you know, ladies and dudes, I do enjoy this movie. It had a very interesting storyline. I love the characters. I love the animation. I do like the CGI stuff. I really enjoyed the score. But it's the details that did start off this movie, and yeah, this movie did blow me away a long time ago when I first saw it on the theaters. And to tell you the truth, ladies and dudes, Atlantis The Lost Empire was the last and final Disney movie that I seen in theaters that did feature hand-drawn. So anyway, ladies and dudes, let's head on to the strongest points and the weakest points of Atlantis, the Lost Empire. I will say, for the most strongest points I ever seen in this movie is the details. I love all sorts of details in this movie. I love the discovery. I love the mystery. I really love so many interesting stuff that happened in this movie. Like the submarine scene, that was pretty cool. I really like this big giant monster that's living in underwater, and I love those mysterious stones that came from the old kings from the past, and I really enjoyed the buildings for what Atlantis really looks like from many, many years ago. I mean, this movie has one of the best details I have ever seen in this movie. It is top-notch, if you ask me. And as for the weak point, zero. I have no weak points at all for Atlantis The Lost Empire. It's still a pretty good movie in so many ways, and it's still a pretty good film even to this day, if you know what I mean. So anyway, ladies and dudes, let's go on to the characters of the movie, and I will go with only 3 good characters I know that came from 3 good actors I knew from the TV shows and movies. The first character I want to mention is Milo Thatch, played by Michael J. Fox. I will say that Michael J. Fox did a pretty good job playing a very good, interesting character who is the main protagonist and also a really good comedy relief to this movie. I will say Milo Thatch is a really cool character. He had a good storyline. I love his personality. I love his attitude. He had a fantastic background story. And I really do I love so many parts about him. He's such an interesting character. And definitely one of the most strongest characters in the whole entire movie, along with Mr. Sweet and Mo. And I will say that Michael J. Fox did a pretty good job with his character as Milo Thatch. He fit his voice well for the movie, even if he was suffering from his disease, but at least he hanged in there all the way through. After all, Michael J. Fox is the one who played Marty McFly from the Back to the Future saga. So yeah, I'll give Michael J. Fox 2 thumbs up. And then we got this old wise king from Atlantis, played by Leonard Nimoy, a.k.a. Spock. I really do like the Atlantean king. He's a really cool character, but one of the most good Disney characters I do feel sorry for. I really do feel sorry for this guy. He's not that bad. He's not arrogant. He's not, selfish person. He's a very caring person. He loves his family so much. He really does miss his wife when she sacrificed her life to save Atlantis. And it's his responsibility to take care of his daughter at all costs. And it's up to the king's daughter to be the next heir to the throne. And I really do feel sorry for the king for, having this disease that he had for so many years. And he lost his eyesight during that time of that incident from the beginning of the film. I will say that Leonard Nimoy, a.k.a. Spock, he did a fantastic job playing a very wise, interesting character who only had a couple of parts in the film, but at least Leonard Nimoy still nailed it even to this day. And the last and final character I want to mention that I remembered who plays who is Cookie, played by Jim Farley or something. I will call him Ernest. Cookie, played by our favorite man, Ernest. I really love Cookie. He is such a funny character. He has a great personality, great attitude, but he is definitely one of the most worst chefs I have ever seen in my life. He made so many bad food that he puts in his pot or something. I can't remember. Yeah, that Ernest guy, he did a really good job playing a really interesting character named Cookie. But as you may know, to tell you the truth is, for Jim Farley, well, whatever his last name is, sadly, this is his last and final movie that he ever worked on. As you may remembered, in February of 2000, he had sadly passed away from lung cancer. And he was only 50 years old when, I think it's before or after he did this movie. but sadly this is his last and final one. And it's a good thing that the Disney company tribute this movie to this guy. He worked so hard to play a really interesting character for a very short period of time. And I will say for Ernest, wherever he's up there, thank you so much for playing this really cool character. You are a fantastic actor, and but we love you the most as Ernest. We love you, dude, and we will miss you. Amen. So anyway, ladies and dudes, let's head on to my final thoughts of Atlantis The Lost Empire. Overall, the Atlantis The Lost Empire is such a very good movie. An underrated masterpiece indeed. It had a good storyline, interesting characters, fantastic animation, good CGI, a really good score, and one of the best movies I ever seen with great details. So, anyway, ladies and dudes, for my rating for 1 to 10, I decided to give Atlantis The Lost Empire a perfect high rating score of 10 out of 10. You have better watch this movie to believe it. If you don't, I'm sure those, the Atlantis people will hunt you down and take you down for account, if you know what I mean. So, that's my movie review of Atlantis The Lost Empire. I hope you enjoyed this movie review. And join me next time for my 30th movie review, but I have no idea what my 30th movie review will be. That will come very, very soon. And also, ladies and dudes, what is your most favorite movie review that I did so far for Season 3? I got the Rurouni Kenshin live action version. I got the Lego movie, Non-Stop, and the House of Flying Daggers. So tell me which one of these movie reviews that you like so far for Season 3. Whichever it will be, leave a comment there and let me know. And I will see you next time for my next video to come, but I'm not sure what the heck it will be. So anyway, this is Rebecca Lynn Barkley, aka Boopop 1987. Sayonara!